throwing TDs. Opposition think they gon' win, well, we gon' see. People say there ain't no I in team, but if we go to adding.
What is up, y'all? What is up? Happy Monday. It is Monday. That means it is Laced Up Live Day. We are here. We are ready. How you doing, Coach Dub?
I'm good. I'm straight, Another
Good?
Monday.
Another Monday?
Yeah, it's Monday. It's all good.
What does that mean? Hold up. No, we need a little detail. What does that mean? Is Monday?
It's Monday, look, everybody know what Monday is. You're coming off Sunday, you really don't want to go to work, you don't want to get up out of bed, but you found a way to get pushed through, right? So it's Monday, you know what I mean?
It be like that sometimes, right?
Yeah, straight up.
So we have a very, very good episode for you guys today. We're going to be talking some really good ball. We're going to be talking about, since we missed last week, we're going to be sitting here talking about a little bit about the draft, talk about what we saw, how excited we are, making history, doing what Texas should be doing and what they should have been doing for the past however freaking long. But but we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be talking about recruiting, some camps going on coming up. And yeah, I'm
it's a lot,
blanking right now. Like my brain is not working. It's Monday.
It's Monday. See what I'm saying?
It's Monday.
Monday.
Let's just go ahead and get started off talking about the draft because 11 Longhorns were taken in the 2024 NFL draft. That's a record.
Yeah, that's big. That's big time.
That's
right?
crazy. I don't know what's crazier, the fact that we had 11 sent to the combine and all 11 got drafted, or the fact that Mac Brown never had 11 draft
really
picks.
Crazy. Like Mac Brown has some really talented teams too. Like, that's. I think it correlates to winning though. Like being in the playoffs, I think people got to see more of the games, see us win. I think people draft winners. You know what I mean? I think Mac won his 10 games, but he also, we go to the Alamo Bowl, the Holiday Bowl every year, and get blew out by Oklahoma. That's you can't do that.
Yeah, but also you think about the evaluations, the talent. Like, does that just go like? Is it all just about winning?
I think winning helps a lot. Like,
yeah,
I want to see good players on good teams. Honestly, like it's rare you find a good player on a bad team. Yeah, that kid may get drafted, but they're going to watch more of the teams who won. It's just think about it. More of those people are going to get invited to the combine because they come from a good team. They're more noticeable, bigger name. Look, politics play a part in everything. If I'm going to be real about it, right? So on a winning team, go to combine. You're going to get more invites to the combine. Everybody's going to show up. Everybody wants to know, okay, what made y'all so good this year, right? So more teams are going to show up. That's really what it is. Same thing happened to UNLV. Had a great season. People showing up to the pro day. Like, okay, so that's what it is.
Do you think it's going to get even? Do you think that's going to continue with the way that Sark has been recruiting? With we got Quinn coming up in the next draft. We've got a lot of guys that are draft eligible this upcoming. What was that look?
Nothing.
No, I want to know what that look was.
I was like,
what was that?
Possibly, yeah.
What do you mean possibly?
Possibly another 10 to 11, maybe.
Oh, I thought you were talking about possibly Quinn. I was like, what do you mean?
I'm not getting on Quinn tonight, no matter what Victor says in the comments. I'm not getting on Quinn tonight.
Speaking of Victor, let's just go ahead and post it. Let's just go ahead and put the comment up real quick. We missed y'all last week. Thank you so much, Victor. We missed y'all too. Unfortunately, for those of y'all that don't know, we had some technical difficulties last week. So unfortunately, we were not able to do the live show, but we're here now. So make sure you get your comments, questions, concerns, anything y'all want to say, any questions y'all have for me, for Coach Dub. Make sure you guys let us know in the comments. Follow us here. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter. If you're watching on Twitter, go over to YouTube. Follow us everywhere, y'all. We are everywhere live every single Monday. So
I got to throw that in there. If you're going to follow me, go to InsideTexas.com. 2 months for $1 right now if you use the promo code IT1. And I do want to mention, YouTube. I got a former Longhorn right here. I'm going to say Longhorn great because he's from the 903. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Dorian Leonard. Mr. Dorian Leonard, he killed it on the 40. So, hey, he was there when you were there.
Yeah,
he was there.
Yep.
Hey, Dorian, we're on YouTube. I got to send you the link. I'm going to send you a link. Can you post it on TikTok? He's on TikTok viewing him. I got to give my man the link, yo.
You gotta step up your game.
My bad, I got you.
You're slacking.
My bad,
You're slacking, man. Come on.
That's the Longview Lobo 903. Damn, I gotta take care of him. So
and y'all might be seeing Dorian Leonard here on the channel here in a little bit. So
Laced Up. It's Laced Up on YouTube, right?
Is Laced podcast on YouTube?
Hey, Laced Up podcast. Oh, I see it up there.
Subscribe to us right now. Go all of the above. But let's get into some football talk because we're just here shooting the shit. Okay. So what effect do you think that having 11 players drafted is going to have on recruiting? Do you think, because I'm gonna be honest, I kind of expected a little bit more of a pop after having a historic draft. We were kind of the talk of the draft at one point, like we hit 10 players in the draft before Michigan did. Michigan didn't even catch us until the later rounds.
Yeah.
So I was kind of expecting a little bit more of a pop. What do you think?
I think the initial buzz was there. I think those kids who were probably on the fence looking at Texas, looking somewhere else, saying, "Whoa, Texas is getting dudes developed and they're getting dudes drafted." I think they gave Texas a look. I think they're going to give Texas a look. Does it have the buzz I thought it would have? I don't know. It's kind of 50-50, right? Some kids were excited during the moment. I think it's different because kids focus on so much. They look at so much like, yeah, I know Texas got a lot of players drafted, but so did this team, so did this team, so did that team. Or you know what I mean? So it really just depends. But there was some buzz going, 50, like I said, it's 50-50 when it came to player reaction. They were happy at the time, but you can be a prisoner of the moment, things like that. But what would be the test is who commits and signs. And they mentioned that. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And do you think that that's going to we've said it so many times, but winning cures all, right? Yeah. Like keep winning. Keep winning, keep getting players drafted, and eventually we will start seeing those big pops and everything because I know we like to sit and joke and everything, but a lot of people make fun of us for saying that we're going to be like a one-trick pony, saying that, it was a 1-year type thing. So, I guess it is just one of those things that you just got to keep proving it year after year, keep going in, keep pushing out draft picks. And there's no reason yet to think that Sark and company aren't going to be doing that anyways.
Yeah, exactly. We're like every season is a new season. So, yeah, you got to go out there and prove it every year, no matter who you are. I think like what we saw from like Alabama for so long, I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I just don't think somebody's going to go on. There's such a long run and just dominate all of college football like we saw with Alabama, right? I think Georgia's close. They might have a shot. I don't know. It's going to be hard. So
we only had 8 players drafted. So maybe it kind of does go back to what you were saying about the whole winning thing. Because they won. Don't get me wrong. They won until they didn't, which was the SEC championship game. And I honestly, this is a discussion for a different day, but I genuinely think that had they lost earlier and won the SEC championship game, it would have, or even if they might have lost the SEC championship game and lost earlier, it might have been a little bit different.
Who knows? I think with Georgia, though, coming off a national championship 2 years ago, they lost a lot, right? Yeah. But they were a young team. So nobody expected them to be where they're at last year. So honestly, like this year, like they're really, really good. And so you might see them right back in the national championship race. We'll see.
Well, like I said, that's a completely different discussion just because dropping from 1 to 6 is crazy anyways. That was wild in and of itself. But like I said, we can go over all those discussions because that's an hour-long episode right then and of itself.
We got a new viewer on TikTok right now.
We got what?
A new viewer. My wife actually joined the live fire. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, what's up?
Man, I got 2 people from down up here in this thing.
What's up? What's on and popping? Let's go.
Continue to like and share. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate subscribing.
Everybody watching here on YouTube, everybody watching here on Twitter, make sure you go like, comment, subscribe. Ask us any questions here in the comments. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We want to know where you guys are at, who's all tuning in every single week. So thank you guys so much for coming back every single week. Just to kind of sit and chill with us, because that's kind of what we do is we just get on here and talk ball and see what's new on the 40. See what's happening. And we don't Speaking of what's new and what's happening. Wait, what? Quinn?
I'm saying, Victor, I'm stopping Victor before he starts. I already know where his comments are going.
Where he's wanting to go.
Yeah, I got to stop him before he gets a chance. You know what I mean?
One thing that we can talk about, though.
Jordan
freaking Whittington.
Yeah.
Jordan freaking Whittington drafted round number 6.
Yeah.
pick 213 to the Los Angeles Rams. And not only did he get drafted, I don't think he could have went to a much better situation for himself.
No, definitely.
He's an LA guy. Sean McVay and Sark are buddies.
Right. Same type of
So do you think that Sark actually kind of, maybe not Sark, but do you think that the coaching staff and stuff that have a relationship with McVay and the coaching staff up in LA, do you think that they like talked and everything? And do you think it was one of those things that they kind of talk behind the scenes and be like, you know what, like he may not like jump out at you on paper or in film, like whatever the case may be, but like that is our guy. Like that is a dude.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, go back to the politics thing. Everybody's validating or trying to get their guy drafted. So they got relationships throughout the NFL. Sark does, right? Because he coached for the Falcons, right? He coached for the Raiders. So he has some relationship with NFL teams. So yeah, he's trying to get all his guys drafted. But if there's a guy he's probably rooting for more, like, hey, take Jay Witt. I think it just worked out perfect. But I think like every coach is trying to use their relationships to get their guy drafted. Just like a high school coach trying to get their player recruited to a college. Hey, take my guy. He's good. You know, it's the same thing that happens. So I think there's a little more emphasis on Jay Witt, right? Plus, Sean McVay's been to campus a lot.
Yeah. Well, he was just at the coaching clinic right before the draft.
And they all kind of up under the same umbrella. They all from the West Coast. They all love that type of offense. Texas runs that offense. The Rams run an offense. I think Jay Witt would go in, and he's a veteran. He's an older player, right? Older rookie. You know, he likes to joke that he was at Texas for 10 years, but you know, like he understands the game. He understands football. I think he's going to go in there and work. As long as he stays healthy, I think he has a chance at making the team. And I'm praying for the dude. I hope the dude has a great career, man, a long career.
I think all of Longhorn Nation. I think it's one of those things where we're excited to have this draft. It's an amazing draft. 11 guys drafted is insane. Second most of any school. This draft class, the only school that had more was Michigan.
Right.
And once, like I said a minute ago, they didn't even jump ahead of us until in the later rounds.
Right.
Because all of our guys were gone by round 6. And we went 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not a bad draft.
It wasn't a bad draft.
Say so myself.
Anytime you can have like that many people drafted, it's not a bad draft. I don't care if you get anything over 5. Yeah, it's like it says something about your program, right? It says the trajectory of what your program is going, the whole nine, what Coach Sark and his staff is doing. So they're developing, they're getting guys drafted. Like there's nothing else you can ask for. So if you're a recruit out there, you're looking like, hey, I want to be developed. It takes me back. Amari Winston, the 2025 tight end commit. I hit him up, you know, after the draft, like, hey, what's your thoughts, man? And he was like, dudes get developed in Austin. That's all he said. That was it. That was like a little short quote. Dudes get developed in Austin, you know? So it's been a long time since a player said that.
I was just about to say we've been joked. Like we've been the butt of that joke for way too long. And so to hear that from players, to hear that from commits, to hear that is just it's almost unfathomable in this day and age, just because we've gone so long without having that. We've gone so long with feeling like, okay, we've got great players, but what are we doing with them?
Right.
You know? And so to actually see Sark come in, go from having 0 players drafted in 2022 to now having 11.
That's huge, right?
11 drafted in 3 years. Or, well, not in 3 years, but you know what I meant.
Yeah. Most definitely.
It's not only is it exciting, it's super promising for the trajectory of the program, like you were saying. It just goes to show that we are heading in the direction that we all expect us to be and want us to go. So we do have a question here that says, do you guys think Sadir Mitchell will get a lot of playing time? This is a perfect segue into one of our discussions, because we're going to sit and we're going to go through and talk about all of our projected starters and all of our potential starters for each position. So, I mean, we can go ahead and did you want to go ahead and jump into that?
I mean, look, you may answer this question first.
Yeah.
I think it depends on Sadir. What type of player will he be coming out of summer into fall camp? I think he has to prove that he wants to be on the field, right? Show some consistency. Like he's a big guy, right? I'm not saying lose a ton of weight. Like you're a big guy, embrace who you are. Tone it up maybe, but like you're a big dude. That's what you do. That's your strength. That's your superpower. Like I tell every player has a superpower, right? If you're super fast, that's your superpower. If you're super strong, if you're big, whatever, that's your superpower. Like embrace who you are. Be that big bully on the field, but just tone it up to where you can be consistent and play more than 5 snaps without getting tired, right?
It's like a Tavondre Sweat.
It is. So I think Sadir will play if Sadir wants to play. It's on him though. That's the best answer I can probably give you for that one.
I mean, ultimately, that's all you can really give. You know, you can't. It's that old saying: you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Facts.
Like you can only do so much for somebody before they've got to take it upon themselves to put the work in. And this is not me saying Sadir's not putting the work in. I'm not. No, I don't know the work. I don't know the work that Sadir Mitchell is putting in. I don't know the work that these guys are putting in personally, but I can imagine that he's doing what he needs to do. Right. So I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh, how does the film look though? Hey man, why are you starting stuff? I told you, here you go, man.
He said he wasn't going to start any stuff with Quinn, so let's ramp it up on another topic.
Take a drink real quick. Hold on.
We're in the business of keeping things real, so we're going to be honest.
All right, bet. Those first couple snaps, Sadir looks good. When he gets winded, he doesn't look as good.
That seems pretty self-explanatory, though, for a guy that honestly, size. Like
he does when he gets tired. He has no technique, kind of stands straight up. He's 6'4", almost 6'5". He's every bit of that when he stands up and tired. He doesn't get any push. He doesn't have any pad level. He's already tall, right, for a defensive tackle. So, which is, you don't see too many of them, right? But when he gets tired, he stands straight up, right? When he's more conditioned, he kind of plays with a lower pad level. He plays a lot better. So
what was that like sigh? That exasperated sigh?
I guess it's kind of like what I just talked about, though, right? Like he got to be more consistent. Got to put in the work in the off season and the summer, losing weight, conditioning, kind of getting in shape, right? Like it doesn't matter really. I know it's so funny. We always tell players to get in shape, run, condition. But if you ever play football, I don't even care. Like after 2 plays, you're still tired.
Well, yeah.
You can run the hills, you can run stadium steps. After 2 plays, you're still tired because you got so much adrenaline going. But it really kicks in maybe 3rd or 4th quarter. Like, hey, okay, your recovery time's a lot faster when you're in shape. So I think after that first 2 plays, he's kind of sucking wind, and then they're hiking the ball and. Oh, man,
he just can't
right? So
can't get his breath. Yeah,
he can't get his breath, right? And so he's not going to play 100%. And nobody's really 100% every snap.
Yeah,
but you're going to be close to it. So I think they just get in shape, get conditioning down, and I think he'll be fine.
And like I said, that's all we could really ask for. We have the full summer. We have the full summer. We've got training camp. You've got all of these things coming up to where he has the opportunity, but it goes back to what we were saying about you got to do the work. Whoever it is, you're not going to life lesson people where no matter what it is, you're not going to get anywhere without doing any work. You got to work hard. Well, you don't.
Hey, preach to the choir. That's a message to myself, yeah.
I'm not going to get all preachy because I was just like, I was about to get on a soapbox, but we're not going to do that.
I see.
So I just want to say what's up to some people in the comments. We've got High Top Sports. What's up? For those of you that don't know, I just joined on with High Top Sports over on their site. I am going to be their Texas content creator. So make sure you guys go follow the High Top Texas account over on YouTube. That's going to be super exciting. We do have a current video up there right now, so make sure you go check it out. While you're here, while you're there, oh, thank you. While you're there, subscribe, like, comment, let us know where you're at. Let us know how you're doing on Monday. All of the above. Let us know what you think about the draft.
And everything else. No.
Everything? Words? Something? I don't know.
Hey, so projected starters, we jumping into it? What we got?
Yep. Let's go ahead. We kind of talked a little bit just because of the Sadir thing, but that's why I said it was going to be like the perfect segue, because we can go ahead and start talking projected starters, talking about where everybody is looking like post spring ball, post spring portal. Because for those of you that don't know, the spring portal window is officially closed.
I think it's closed. Yeah.
It is closed, not opening. So we got what we got.
Yeah, exactly. Your team is your team.
You are who you are right now. Like, it just is what it is. Well, I will say we do have a couple that will be showing up in the summer. You got Silas Bolden and there's one more.
Freshman, right? Yeah, maybe 1, 2 incoming freshmen. Unless everybody's already enrolled early, but yeah.
Maybe, but we do have a few that will be showing up. But moral of the story is basically who we got on campus is who we got on campus. So this is our team. Let's rock and roll. Oh, that's who it was. Yes, it was Santana Wilson, right? That's who it was. It was Santana Wilson. Thank you, Victor. Appreciate that. Looking out for us. But we can start with basic quarterback.
Hey, that quarterback thing not basic now. Hey, you know how on the depth chart they got, or I'm gonna say Quinn or Arch. You know, I'm not. Hey, look. Yeah, y'all can get mad at me. Whatever it is, I'm gonna look. That's how I feel. I saw the man up close and personal, dog. Like, come on.
Well, okay.
What?
The spring nothing. It's just the fact that the spring game proved that Arch is who we expected him to be. He's going to be exactly who we thought he was. Like, that's what the spring told us. Yep. Quinn is still our starting quarterback.
Or Arch, yeah. Quinn or Arch. Like, that's what the depth chart is going to read. It's not how it's going to read. It's how it should. Quinn Ewers or Arch Manning. 1A, 1B.
Well, because it's one of those things where you have to sit and think, like, as much as I'm a Quinn apologizer. What do they call her? What do they call those? Apologist. Oh my God, words. I'm a Quinn apologist. I back Quinn until the freaking wheels fall off. But he hasn't had a fully healthy season since high school.
Okay.
So odds are Arch is going to be coming in at some point.
That's all I'm saying.
So
see, you see what Victor said? Can he stay healthy?
That's what I agreed with you.
Yeah, Vic.
I agreed with you. Hey, but you do got someone tell you to chill. So chill, coach. Chill, coach.
I'm not the only one to say and or. Like,
no, you're not. No, you're not. And at least you're not sitting here being like, Arch Manning should be the starter. Arch Manning
is not going to say that. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, don't get.
It's a talented quarterback room. It's a very, very, very talented quarterback room, and you better watch your back, no matter who you are.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Don't be Tony Romo and get hurt, and Dak take over. You know what I'm saying? Don't be Drew Bledsoe and get hurt, and Tom Brady take over.
Why?
Don't be Brett Favre, get hurt, and then Aaron Rodgers take. I'm sorry, I'm just using a lot of examples I probably shouldn't use, but I'm gonna stop now. But yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh, the Tony one.
Yeah,
I love Dak. That hurt though. That hurt.
And it doesn't hurt me because I'm not a Cowboy fan, but I don't want to get on that topic because whatever. Anyway.
You had and yours wasn't that bad. You went from freaking Bledsoe to Brady.
Bingo. Well,
bye. Get out of my face. Get out my face. That was just rude.
Six rings? Anyway, back to the Longhorns.
That was just rude. Anyways,
appreciate everybody who's joined in from TikTok, YouTube. Hey, appreciate y'all.
Thank you guys so much for joining in. If you guys don't know, my name's Laci, aka LacedUp. This is Coach Dub, current recruiting analyst over at Inside Texas, former offensive analyst over at UNLV.
Thanks.
Pretty dope ass dude, if I do say so myself.
Hey man, you all right? You spent some time over there in Dalworth. I think you okay. Yeah. You come off as suburb, but you live close to Dalworth. I don't know.
I'm a suburb. Yes, I am.
You're from the hood, dog.
Anyway. Offensive line. Let's talk about the offensive line.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into
front, right?
What's up?
Everything starts up front.
Yeah.
Kevin Banks left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
NATO left guard. Oh man, that center. No.
I was like,
it's Jake Majors. Let's stop. I mean,
we're sitting making jokey jokes.
This is year number 7 for Jake Majors, I think, something like that. Jake Majors at center.
Mm-hmm.
DJ at right guard. Cam Williams at right tackle. There you go. That's your starting 5.
Okay.
Don't sleep on Trevor Gooseby though. I saw him this weekend.
I was about to ask because we've got Sark has done a very, very good. Sark and Kyle Flood have done a very good job with that room. Just in general, we have very, very good depth in that room to the point to where Peyton Kirkland got here last year and hit the transfer portal.
Mm-hmm.
You know that shows that we have quality depth at that position.
Yeah, straight up.
Well, position group. But you get my.
No, I get it.
You get my point.
He's done a good job. I think we had to lose some people, but I think Kyle Flood has done an amazing job with his offensive line room. Like he's from depth to talent. I saw Trevor this weekend. I can barely recognize him. Like I see him, I saw him in high school, but like to see him because he's home. All the kids are home now, right?
Yeah.
And I went to like the pass rush school clinic this weekend, and Trevor was in there, right? And I was like, "What was that?" That's Trevor. I was like, "That ain't wait, what?"
Who?
Like, yeah, like a grown man. Like, what they been feeding you in Austin, fam? Like, it was crazy, right? He looked like a grown man.
What snacks you been having in Moncrief?
He been grubbing at that. What's Cypress Cafe down there inside?
They got Cypress Cafe has a bomb ass Caesar salad.
They got the best burger on campus. Cypress Cafe is what is it? What hall is it?
San Jack.
San Jack.
It's at San Jacinto. It's at San Jacinto.
What I'm talking about.
Oh, I knew.
San Jack at the bottom. They got the best burger at Cypress Cafe. But yeah, don't get me started on Austin.
We can sit and talk.
I list restaurants in Austin I love, right? Austin is where you want to be for the food. I'm telling you, man.
We got a good comment here. It says the talent in this O-line room is insane. I'm really interested to see the development of a lot of guys, but Trevor Gooseby after Banks is gonna be fun.
Bingo. See, Trevor Gooseby, baby.
Hey, we've been singing Gooseby's praises.
Mm-hmm.
We're excited to see where he ends up being and how he ends up developing and how that ends up going. So O-line, I feel like is pretty self-explanatory. We've been pretty solid there the past couple seasons. So do you think that this is because last year, we were a Joe Moore Awards semifinalist. So how do you think that that's going to look this year? Do you think that we're on the same caliber as last year? How do you think that's going to play out?
We'll see, right? Because Nato, his first time starting, be Cam Williams' first time really starting. Everybody else has played, got snaps, especially Banks and Jake Majors.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we'll get a good crash course week 2 when we play Michigan. Because that front four is scary. That front four is scary.
I wouldn't want to stand in front of them.
Hey, look, I saw him up close and personal. Whew.
Them some big boys.
Big movie. I don't know. Everybody seen Friday Night Lights, right? You seen the movie, right? Everybody seen Friday Night Lights?
Wait, the movie or the show?
They fast. They strong. Coach big. That's all you can say. Preach man on Friday Night Lights. That's what he said.
Yes. Whenever he's like, they fast. They're strong.
Hey.
He's like bleeding.
That's all you can say. You know what I mean?
That's Dallas Carter. Great movie. If you haven't seen Friday Night Lights, the movie with Billy Bob Thornton, go see it. But receivers, we've got we added a lot in the portal. Well, not a lot, but we added a few good pieces in the portal. Actually, quick question. Back to the offensive line. I didn't see this, but it says, what's the word on Connor Stroh, coach? So how are you feeling about Connor Stroh and his development? What's going on?
I know they like Connor Stroh a lot. I think that's a big dude. That's a big. I can cuss on him. That's a big ass kid, man.
I've been cussing.
Yeah, that's a big ass kid. Yo, hey, Connor Stroh is like one of them type. Damn, he one of them type of kid. He's that type of tall, right?
Like you walk up and you're just like,
damn, dog. Yeah. Who made you type shit? You know what I mean? So Connor's a big.
What they feeding you?
Connor's a big dude, but his mom and dad's tall too. Man, I'm telling you.
Really?
Yeah, they're from Frisco. I've been. Yeah, kind of knew him since he was high school. He's a big kid, but Connor's working, man. He's working his butt off. I think we'll see him in a rotation continue to go forward. I think it's just one of those things like you got some good, talented guys in front of him, honestly. But let him be ready by year 3, right? Because I'll say this, and I guess he redshirted last year, so he'd be a redshirt freshman. So his redshirt sophomore year, you probably see more of him. I think people want to rush, and not you. Some people want to rush these kids, right? Because they're highly recruited and they're big. They think they should be playing. Like sometimes, give them 2 or 3 years, like the normal track would have been before the portal, right, and all that. let these kids catch on and get to the game so that, get the train rolling. So I think Connor's in a good spot. I think he'd be fine.
I just think the offensive line is in a good spot. I think from the moment that Sark stepped on campus, he's prioritized the trenches and prioritized the offensive line in particular. And it's definitely shown to pay dividends for how well Bijan Robinson, Jonathan Brooks, both being back-to-back number 1 running backs off the board. Can't do as much of that even with the talent of Bijan and Jonathan Brooks.
Right.
Without a decent offensive line, at least. So.
Oh, my man, Longhorn fan battle got some good questions, yo.
I know. We got some good questions coming in.
It's going to be a great. Mason Graham has the best. Is he the best D tackle in the nation? In the world, Craig. No, I'm teasing.
In the world.
He's the best D tackle in the world, Craig. No.
Southside security guard world, Craig.
I mean, look, Mason Graham is good. He's really good. Kenneth Grant next to him is really good. Josh Stewart on the edge is really good. Like, they're all really good. Hey, Michigan front 4, first round. That's how I feel about them. Straight up.
Yikes. Big yikes.
Like, Michigan lost so much. Yeah, I don't know who they got.
Okay. Well, I feel like they lost. Obviously, they lost more offensively.
Yeah.
And like maybe depth wise, but I feel like a lot of their defensive anchors didn't really leave. So
they lost a slot, the nickel cornerback. I forget his name. Mike Sandstill's name, Michaels.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was thinking like, well, yeah, because they were able to keep like Kenneth Grant, Will Johnson, and Mason Graham.
They might have another corner on the other side from Texas on the other side. We'll see on that. Week 2, baby, it's going down.
Oh my God! Imagine,
down, baby.
Imagine. That would be wild.
I would love the shit out of that.
That would be wild.
And can I be real? Because
let's be real. Well,
all right. If a certain person goes to Ann Arbor, Michigan, but they don't have field and boundary corners, it's like, hey, I got this side. I'm locking it down. I'm gonna play man in your face, whatever. If that dude goes to Michigan week 2, like every single play, I'm gonna look to the sideline.
Like,
I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna do everything before getting a penalty. Everybody, you gotta see me. Everybody line up, you gotta see me.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody lines up in front of me, you gotta see me. And then I'm gonna look at the sideline and let your head coach, your OC, DC, assistant, strength and conditioning, the GAs on the bench, all of them gonna hear me. You know what I mean?
Oh, you petty.
No, man, look.
I'm just kidding.
You gotta have that about you.
That chip on your shoulder. It's that chip on your shoulder. Like, you didn't want to do that. Okay, well, this is what I'm gonna do.
Look, when we on the field, look, after the game, I'll give you a hug. We can take a picture. Love you, bro. Dap up. But during the game, hey, dog, I don't know you. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
That's fair.
We'll see. I ain't guaranteeing that. I'm just saying. Goes there. A certain person goes there. Bring that. So yeah.
Let's talk about the receivers real quick. For those in the comments that are asking about tight ends, no, we have not gotten to the tight end group yet. We're on to receivers.
Receivers, man.
We are on to the receivers. So the law firm.
The law firm, baby.
The law firm of
trademark that name.
Cook, Bond, Golden, and Bolden.
Yeah, that's a good law firm name. Speed, and speed. You know what I mean? That's a hell of a group. And then I ain't gonna forget, DeAndre Moore. Can't forget him
at all.
I'm not gonna forget him. That's a very talented room. A very talented room. A lot of speed.
It's crazy to think that Ryan Niblett is probably one of the fastest guys that we have on the team and may or may not see the field.
Hey, I would say this though. Those guys are fast receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Niblett's a fast athlete.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. You gotta be a great receiver in this offense too.
Well, they say like football fast is different than just like football fast and track fast are different.
Yeah. And a lot of people get confused, like looking at receivers, like, oh, you gotta be a 4.2 guy. Like, no, you can be a 4-5 guy and still run by people because you know how to run routes. Like you ain't running a 9-9 every route. You know what I mean? Unless it's a go ball. You got to know how to slow down and stop and start again. You know what I mean? So playing receivers is tricky. It's not just about speed. I want you to be fast after the catch. If I'm running a 9 route, a go route, but I want you to run like a 10 to 12 yard dig. Like they don't have to be super fast. Sometimes slow down because you might not even be the first read. You might be the second or third read option. So you don't need to hurry up and get in the window. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because then you're early and you got to sit.
So
yeah.
There's a lot that plays into that, but I think Nealon's learning how to be a receiver. But everything is just 100 miles an hour. Like, hey, bro, slow down.
So what do you think the starting rotation is going to look like for that receiver room?
I think you got Cook, you got Bond, and I think it's going to be a tussle between Bolden and DeAndre Moore slot. And I think
I really like DeAndre Moore. Like I really, really like DeAndre Moore. Not only with his skill set on the field and everything, but he seems to be like that. He seems to be like a Jordan Whittington type Longhorn. Yeah. Like he seems to be one of those guys that just bleeds burnt orange and just loves being at Texas in Austin, playing with Texas on his chest.
Yeah, I think I want to say he's a twin. He has a twin sister. Me having twins, I like.
Does he?
Yeah, I want to say so. Like it's been a while. I ain't talked to him in a while. He FaceTime all the time when they were in high school, but that was a long time. I want to say he had a twin sister when he moved to California to play for St. Bosco.
St. John Bosco.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is another one that's going to be very, very hard to keep off the field.
He's going to play. He's going to play.
He's going to be very, 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 very hard to keep off the field.
Ryan Wingo is going to play. Yeah, I ain't even talk about the too deep. You know what I mean? So,
no, like that receiving room is deep.
Loaded, yo.
It's loaded. That receiving room is absolutely loaded because Ryan Wingo coming in as a freshman is going to be an absolute dog. That is a dude.
So you got guys. We got guys at the receiver room. I don't know. Pick your poison. You know what I'm saying? You go out there, go score. You go score. You go score.
You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. Let's Oprah these hoes.
You throw like Quinn. I'm teasing.
That looked like Uncle Rico. What you mean? That looked like Uncle Rico.
Yeah. And Bella the future could be.
We had one of our dudes commented, but I think they're emojis. We can't see nothing.
J. Cole, what up? It's a cold world.
Anyways, so that receiving room, hella deep, super exciting. Did you want to go running backs or did you want to go tight ends? Because we got some people wanting to hear about the tight end room in the comments. So maybe let's go ahead and go tight end.
Gunnar Ham, I call him Jason Witten 2.0. I'm like, look.
I like it.
Everybody know I ain't a Cowboy fan, but if you're gonna respect the game and respect players, Jason Witten, Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? He does everything right. Is he the fastest? No, but he always open. Is he the strongest?
Oh, reliable.
He's always blocking. He's just that. He's reliable, man. He's reliable. He's gonna catch the ball. He's gonna block. He's gonna be in the right place. All of that, right? You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like reliable, consistent dudes more than the up and down dudes, right? So I like Gunnar Helm. I think he's a baller. He's gonna show everybody he's a complete tight end. I think he's gonna get drafted too. You look behind him, you have Martin Knobloch. That dude's fast. He might can't block yet, but he can fight. He's fast.
Yeah, he may not. He may not block you, but he'll catch up to you when you run right by him.
I'll tell you, not like him run. You got Jordan Washington, right? The little freshman. Washington's good. Everybody saw him in the spring go up and get a catch and get flipped upside down.
He somersaulted in the freaking air.
Yeah, so he's gonna be good. I know he trains with a guy that we know, Deshae Milburn. Shout out to Deshae. Hey, so
shout out to Deshae Milburn, man.
Right. So no. I think tight end room is just
reliable.
Reliable. Hey,
reliable.
You know what I mean? So I think Gunnar Helm's gonna have a great career.
Victor coming in with the heat.
Everybody look at Gunnar Helm because he doesn't have the flashy name. He wasn't a big star recruit.
He wasn't the JT Sanders.
That's okay. Yeah. To me, I don't care if you're a 5-star. If you can ball, man, come on, let's roll. I don't care about that 4-star, 5-star. Can you
Well,
ball?
and Gunnar Helm seems like he just wants to play. Like he does not. He just wants to play ball.
He's a ball player, and I love that. Honestly, we don't need all the flash. Sometimes I just need a guy that does his job. Those guys have long NFL careers, by the way. So
yeah, for sure. The team guys, the guys that do whatever they can, whatever they have to for the team, those are going to be guys that you want to keep around. Yeah. A shout out to ATL.
I almost said something else. My bad. ATL.
Weekend.
Sorry. I don't know that song in my head.
There we go.
My boy ATL. Hey, shout out to him. Hey, that's my dude there, man.
That's
my dude there. Shout out to ATL.
J. Cole said Helm's a lunch pail guy. He goes and does his job. Always does the right thing. No flash. I like that. Lunch pail guy.
You know what I'm saying? I like it too. Lunch pail guy.
That was good. I like that. That's a good little phrase. So the tight end room is actually, even after losing JT Sanders to the draft, and it deeper.
Yes, it's better. A lot of people don't think so, but I think Gunnar Helm's a more complete, better tight end than JT Sanders ever will be. So yeah.
Ever?
Yeah.
The way that you just
I like JT.
Ever will be?
I like JT. Liked him since high school. I think he's a great athlete.
Mm-hmm.
In new age tight end, he fits.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to get in the trenches and say I'm running behind him,
you're like, I am not running behind that dude.
I'm running behind that dude.
You're like, he's gonna get me messed up.
Wherever you at, I love you, bro. He ain't block, you know it. Whatever. Who are we kidding? He ain't blocking a soul, bro. I love you though, bro. You know it's all love. I love my Denton guys.
No, for sure. I mean, he played at Texas, got drafted, did what he had to do. JT was a good tight end for us, and obviously we're not going to sit here and complain about that whatsoever.
I'm really playing having a good one.
People don't want to hear it, but I'm taking Helm every time.
I would too. I'm going to Helm every time. I was like a more complete player.
And that's fair. That's fair. Everybody has their opinions. We are entitled to them. So
sports. He brought up the Toledo cornerback who got drafted, who's not a 5-star.
That's one thing.
Well, Nick Saban did. Nick Saban said they tried to recruit him out of Toledo. Like, he done well. They tried to get him to come to Alabama from Toledo. He's like, no, I like my situation here at Toledo. I'm going to stick it out. That's what I call when you go somewhere, you got a coach who can develop you. You like where you're at, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right. You know, a lot of people do chase the money in NIL. I get it. Because my ass would too, okay? But if NIL check, hey, where do I sign? But
Pay me.
But straight cash, homie. That's what Randy Moss used to say, straight cash, homie.
Straight cash, homie.
No, but I get it. So, but it's something that I really like. I think that's a solid dude to say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna bet on myself at Toledo. I'm a good corner no matter what school I'm at. I went to the Senior Bowl and locked up dudes. Now, first corner taken off the board. Yeah, I mean, hey, y'all seen the little clip on YouTube and TikTok where they coach it after the win. Give me my money.
Give me my money.
So yeah,
show me my money.
Yeah, straight up.
So we got the tight ends out of the way. Running backs. Honestly, I am never going to worry about the running back room as long as Tashard Choice is at the helm. Ever.
Look, you can almost put me a running back, all right, and we'll be okay. I'm just saying, for 1 or 2 carries, these knees ain't gonna hold up. But I'm saying,
he's like, you know what? Give me 1 carry. I got you.
Trust Tashard Choice. End the story. It don't matter who back there. They all gonna produce. If you back there, you coach by Tashard Choice, you're gonna produce. You're gonna ball out. He's gonna get everything out of you. You're gonna learn how to make one person miss in the hole. One person not gonna bring you down consistently. You're gonna break runs. You're gonna run hard. You're gonna pick up blocks and blitzes. You're gonna be a complete running back, and you're gonna get drafted, even if it's a 2 backs. 2 backs gonna get drafted a year. I know that's
it's happened in back-to-back years. So what? I mean, we won't have 2. I don't think we'll have 2 drafted this year because we only have 1 eligible.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So that's but
that's
the only reason. But yeah, I'm just
that's a technicality.
Yeah, that's technicality. Like Tashard Choice is that dude. Like, and I just love him as a person and coach, though.
He seems like such a dope dude. Like, he seems like such a cool guy.
Like I kid you not, and I take it back to Texas coaching school in San Antonio. he was down there. He's like, Coach, I got a dog. I'm telling you. It's talking about I got one coming in. He a dog. I'm telling you. He was with his trademark toothpick in his mouth. I'm telling you.
Oh, he's got that every time. He's got it.
He a dog. He might be better than Bijan. He a dog. I'm telling you, Coach. I believe you, bro. Next thing I know, everybody was wanting Ruben Owens. He was like, no. And now we see Baxter as a man. He said he got one. Now he's showing the world he got one. So shout out to Coach Choice, man.
And that's the thing is Coach Choice has made it very clear that he gets who he wants. If he wants somebody, he's going to get them. Whether they're in Texas, whether they're in Florida, no matter where the hell they are, he going to get them.
He going to get them. Choice
he going to go to Arizona and pick up a Christian Clark. That's Christian Clark was, and did he end up a 4-star or did he end up a 3-star?
4. He's 4 now.
4? Yeah, as he should be.
He should be. He's good.
As he should be, because Christian Clark, that dude, he was one of the guys that I had on my names to watch last year for the 2023 recruiting class, because I called him Baby Bijan. Just by watching his film, I was like, he runs just like Bijan does. He's twitchy, he's quick, he hits his gaps.
Lower leg, lower body, it's thick, you got thick muscular legs. I was like, yo, this kid, he got a nice frame. Perfect.
And don't get me wrong, that's nothing against Jarrett Gibson, because Jarrett Gibson is freaking huge. That dude is a unit. Oh my God, that guy is huge. What?
That's Trent Richardson 2.0. He's built like Trent Richardson.
He's huge.
He's
a huge guy. That is a huge dude. That is a built running back.
Right. And shout out to Coach Choice. He got to commit from East Texas. Look, anytime you get somebody from 903, you got the best kid, the best recruit, the best player ever. 903. If you don't know, now you do. Go get your kid from 903. I promise you're going to get a stud. Simple.
A stud.
A stud. 903 in the house.
Okay, so we talked offense. Let's go ahead and flip over to the other side of the ball. Let's talk defensive line. We had a question up here that I wanted to talk about because... Hold on, let me find it. Give me 2 seconds.
You got the Mondays again. I don't see
because I knew I was looking for the comment. But will you have replacements for Sweat and Murphy? No.
Hell,
and I don't say that in a we're just going to be complete dog crap. On the interior, I say that because Sweat and Murphy are not that easily replaceable just in general. What? Why'd you look at me like that?
Funny. I got a song in my head. I know that's wild, right? I think I got ADHD, man. My head I got channels flipping, but listen. My wife listened to Beyonce, and I heard the song "Irreplaceable." You know what I mean? It came in my head. Irreplaceable.
To the left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Everything you own in the box to the left.
Irreplaceable. That's what was in my head when you was like, "Nah, they're irreplaceable."
They're irreplaceable.
Yeah.
You
I don't know why
must
it came
not
to
know about
it
me.
did.
Must not know about me.
It just came to my mind, and man, Beyonce in my head. Good Lord, hey, what is going on in today's world? My God, it's Monday for real. I'm over here singing Beyonce in my head. I'm talking sports, but anyway. Gosh,
because I'm sitting here let's switch to the defensive line, and you're like, yeah, Beyonce.
It wasn't okay. Can they be replaced? No. Okay, but we got some guys. We're gonna rotate a lot of guys and let everybody play, figure it out.
This is one that I
let me say it because I'm gonna mention that. That's where I'm going. Dre Bledsoe. I feel like this. Does Texas have who they want in an interior line? Maybe not, because they wouldn't chase guys in the portal. Let's keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
But what I think they were looking for is guys who probably give them 40 to 50 snaps a game, right? Looking for that guy.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't have that, as a coach and as a team, you say, hey, all right, cool, I got Alex January. I'm just throwing his name out there. He may give me 15 snaps, really good snaps. He's going to give me his best where he's going to grade out the most, grade out the highest. Guess what? Alex January is going to get those 15 snaps.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Dre Bledsoe, he may give me 20 to 25 snaps. I can trust him for 20 to 25 snaps. Guess what? He's going to get those snaps. So we used to do this at UNLV. I'm sure every team does it. At halftime, you go in. how many touches does this person have? How many snaps does this person have? Right? Like, it's somebody on the sideline charting. They should be anyway. Texas got unlimited staff, so somebody should be charting everything. So Coach Kenny Baker can be like, "Hey, cool, Dre Bledsoe, you know what I'm saying? You got 17 snaps. Okay, can I trust him for another 10? Maybe he's been doing well. Maybe he's declining. And you know what I mean? So you really have to manage it and rotate everybody. Let everybody play to their maximum number of reps that you want to give them, so that they're fresh, so that they give you the most production and the best quality snaps on the field. So don't be afraid to rotate. Play everybody, right? You know what I'm saying? Got your starters, but play everybody. See what happens. That's what I would do. Is that I was the position coach. I know what you're good for. I see you every day. I'm not going to leave you in all games because I know you're productive. So yeah, that's what.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the point that we're at, right? Because I mean, you go 1 for 3 in the portal.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it doesn't look great on paper, but if you really look at the individual recruitments, Bill Norton comes over from Arizona. Obviously, Coach Johnny Nansen makes sense. Duh, get it.
Yeah, get it.
Dominic Williams commits to Oklahoma. That one kind of came down to the wire.
To the wire transfer? No, I'm tripping. Came down to a wire transfer. Anyway,
you know, it's so funny though. It's so funny because that's so ironic for us to say.
Yeah, it came down to the wire transfer.
It came down to the wire. Yeah. But I mean, technically the other one came down to the wire transfer too. So that's the thing though, is that's like the day and age that we live in. We're in the NIL age. We are in the age of the portal, and you're gonna unfortunately, Texas is in a position to be used as leverage more often than we should. Which is frustrating as a Texas fan, because it's like, dude, like I get it. I get it. Like, my brain understands it. As a fan, I'm like,
I mean,
like
every Texas fan or everybody says Texas is richer than everybody. Texas got this much money. Texas this, Texas that. All right, hey, I'm gonna call your bluff. You got all this money. Show me. Pull it out your pockets. Let me check your pockets. You know what I mean? So these people, these agents and kids come to these schools like, you say you got X amount of dollars. Y'all got unlimited funds. Let's find out. You know what I mean? So,
but honestly, though, it makes me have a little bit more faith in our program and what our program is doing, that we are drawing that line in the sand, though, that we aren't just going out and paying whatever we can for anybody, for whoever, for whenever. You know, we're not we're making sure that whenever we go and get somebody in the portal, that it's somebody that we need. It's in a position of need. It's in a position of value. You know, it's the right culture fit. It's the right personal fit. That seems to be the way that Sark has done things for the most part. But
I get it.
Texas likes to flaunt it, so players are going to use you. That's actually, I mean,
look. And to that, I ain't claiming I'm from the hood, nothing like that, right? But if a dude out here flossing and flaunting, he got money, I'm gonna come check your pockets, cuz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing. So that's
no, and like I said, my brain gets it, but like as a fan, it's just like, damn, like that sucks.
Yeah, that is the way it is, you know. So
see, they said especially the running backs. We haven't really had that problem, so
yeah, we good.
We hadn't really had that problem, so I can't attest to that, but.
Yeah. Can't attest to that, but I mean, D-line, we went 1 for 3. You know,
1 for 3 with a big body experience.
Yeah, you know.
I do think that a lot of us probably would have prioritized others as well.
Okay.
Not just kind of putting all of your eggs in one basket and not holding on and gripping on to specific people.
Right. But they went after who they thought could help them win right away. And then they prioritized. That's who was on their board. But Coach Kenny Baker, I trust you, my man.
Well, and that's one of the things that I kind of wanted to jump into for a second was Kenny Baker's got to make a name for himself. That's one thing that's not something we can sell right now. Right. Nobody knows much about Kenny Baker and his development because he's been in the NFL. You know, like,
well,
they're grown.
Two things. Like, right? I'll say this. if a coach is in the NFL, like where everybody's like livelihood is on the line, not that it's not on the line at the high school or even college level, but like players are looking at you like, yo, you don't know your stuff, bro. You got to get around from here. You messing up my check. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other coaches can be the same way. So I feel like you can go to the NFL for the most part. And I'm gonna say this as a black coach and last, like, yo, you know your stuff. I'm just gonna say it and keep it real.
Yeah.
Being a close person, seeing him coach, seeing him like how he is on the field, like dude knows his stuff. Like, he's really trying to get the best and most out of these guys, man. But he knows the game. He's teaching. He has a great assistant that works with him too, that knows the game. So, I mean, yo, I think he's gonna be fine. Like, let him. He gets a pass at a mulligan this year. I'm sorry. I don't.
Oh, for sure.
Same standards.
No.
Let him get in there. Let him get connect with people like me, Coach Baker. I got you, fam.
You're like, Coach Baker, call me up right now.
I got you, dog. Hit me up. But
call me.
I know. I'm good with it. I'm gonna give my man a pass this year.
ATL said, I've talked to several Mercer DL players who played for Kenny Baker. They all say he's a superstar. Man. So it's just, the thing is it's just got to happen at the college level. He's just got to start showing it at the college level where these high school guys can actually look at what he's doing at Texas and be like, okay, I see what's happening.
You know what I'm saying? So I think he's fine. Give a man a chance. I think most people just don't know about him. And there's a ton of coaches out there who really can coach the game and know the game. They just ain't got the opportunity or chance yet. You know what I mean? So
well, and
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we waiting. What's up?
What's up?
Come get me. No.
You started screaming at people. Pick me up. Pick me up right now.
Yeah, straight up. I'm being for real with that too. Come get me. No.
So we talked about the interior a little bit. Let's talk about the edges because we've beefed up on the edge.
We're good.
We've beefed up on the edge. The edge was a bit of a question mark.
Yeah.
Past couple seasons we've been able to create pressure, but not been, just for whatever reason, haven't been able to fully get them all the way down to the ground.
We're good.
We're good.
That's all I can say. We're good.
What does that mean though?
We got the run stopping DNs, right? We got pass rush guys who can legit get after the pass, quarterback. Like situational, I think we'd be fine. I think this. Well, you can play multiple guys in multiple spots. Like we're very versatile. Like first and second down, you want to have Barron Sorrell and Ethan Burke on the edge to set the edge and stop the run because you think a team's going to run. Have them out there, right? But third down, don't be afraid to slide those dudes inside, and then put Colin Simmons and Trey Moore on the outside and let them rush. Now you got it's called a NASCAR package. But if you go back and look at the Super Bowl, which I hate to bring up, the Giants did this to the Patriots, but they had like 4 pretty much defensive ends on the field rushing Tom Brady, right? Number speed, athleticism, rushing the quarterback. We got the versatility to do that exact same thing on third down, third and long, whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? So I think we'll be fine. We got enough players. We got enough players who are just absolute dogs who can just play football and get out to the quarterback. So you just kind of.
So you think the starters are going to be situational? You think they're just going to rotate a lot more often than not?
I think so. I think you'll see a lot more rotation, and I think you should keep guys fresh. Like when the last time you say, "Yeah, I put the second string guy in," I don't have any fear that he's going to go in and not give the same production as the first team guy. Think about it. Last year, Texas defense was really, really good when we were getting a lot of 3 and outs. Right, but when Murphy and Sweat had to come off the field because people were getting long drives on us, they moved the ball easily.
Yeah,
those games were Oklahoma, Washington, I think one more. So, yeah, most people couldn't move the ball up and down in Texas like that. But when Sweat and Murphy got tired and had to be replaced, it's all right, boys. Open up the playbook. You know what I mean? That's how it felt. The
big fellas are gone.
Open up the playbook. So
the bullies are out of here, man.
This year we got depth, and I think that it really, really helps with that. You don't lose any production. I feel like.
J. Cole said Nanson's going to have packages based off personnel, and I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait to see it either, Jay.
That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun to watch. I'm super excited to see what Johnny Nansen is able to do with the defense and his contributions. Yeah, I'm excited to see what he's able to do.
I like him a lot. I like Coach Nansen. I like him a lot. He's just a football dude. Like he just knows his stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like being around somebody like that, like this dude loves. He wakes up, eats, sleep, and breathes football. You know what I'm saying? He's always thinking about a way of winning. He's not like he's not traditional. And some coaches like this is what here's the game plan. This is what works.
Yeah.
Anson is like, I got this, but let me create a board over here. Like I got another over here. Like
just in case this happens, let's go do this. Let's go do like he's always constantly
it's unorthodox, right? It may not look like or announcer might say, what are they lined up in type of that, but it works for him, right? And I'm kind of used to working with Coach Marion. The go offense the same way. Everybody's looking like, what are they lined up in? Don't worry about it. Watch it work. You know what I mean?
Mind your business.
Mind your business. Hey, Victor had a good question. I think will our D-line be able to contain Georgia, Michigan, Florida's running game? I think this. You have to see what kind of offensive line those teams have first.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because we don't know. I think Georgia is going to be good up front because they're young. Michigan's going to be good. I don't know about contain. You just got to limit it. You know what I mean? Just like, it's okay. If they want to run the ball, like, Sark go put up some points so they got to come out of there. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Counter it. If we're up 21, they're not going to be running the ball. Right? You know? I don't know.
Like, let's just say our offense is going to score a lot of points.
You score points in situations where they can't run the ball. And so, yeah. The game's close. They're gonna run it though. Load the box.
Your eyes got so big when you said
load the box. Damn it! Load the box.
Load the box.
Yeah.
Speaking of loading the box, let's talk about some DBs. You want to go linebackers?
We go line. Hey, let's work from front to back. So I'm gonna go linebackers.
Okay.
I trust Anthony Hill. I trust Mo Blackwell, and I trust David Bender. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I trust Leon LaFau. I think he's gonna be a player.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're young, like they have to play. I think Anthony Hill playing the Mike Backer is going to be his first year, like leading the charge in the middle, getting the calls in with his helmet. Maybe it takes him a game, 2 or 3 games, right, to get comfortable doing all that. But I think Coach Nance is going to do a great job. He won't play traditional Mike linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to move around. And everybody's like, the Mike linebacker is not going to be in the middle. Yeah, he's not going to be in the middle every time.
Nope.
Like he may, so somebody else is going to get the Mike call from the center or quarterback on the opposing team. But Anthony Hill's going to move around, which he should. Mm-hmm. And so,
I mean, he has the physicality and the versatility to do that.
Exactly. So I think we'll be fine. I trust the linebackers. I think they're gonna. A lot of them they play a lot of ball. Blackwell and Bender played. Anthony Hill played a lot last year. I think
Bender's what, a 5th year? Is Bender going 5th year?
I think 5th year.
So we've got experience in there. Not only, and I think that's something that is a little bit not talked about enough. Is the fact that not only do we have such amazing young talent in these rooms,
right,
but Sark and them have done a very good job of making sure that there's at least some sort of veteran presence in every room.
Yeah, I agree. So I think we'll be fine linebacker. Yeah, you're gonna be times where like, man, he had the wrong read or he took the wrong angle. It's gonna be those times. Just be patient. Like around game 5 or 6, they'll get it.
Yeah.
I know y'all want to get it right away, but sometimes it takes time. It's not as easy as you think.
It's not that easy, I promise.
Easy as you think.
We need to have it perfect by week 2. Don't you know this?
Yeah.
We need to have everything perfect because we cannot lose by week 2.
Yeah, I want to win too. Yeah.
Don't we all? Okay, we'll talk about that later. Never mind. I was going to ask a question, but yeah, DBs. Let's go DBs.
Yeah, just get a moment.
Corners?
Get a moment of silence for my corner who left. All right. So
peace and love to Terrence Brooks. For sure. Much love to that dude. Hope he goes somewhere and balls out.
Yeah.
Love that for him.
No.
Was that a napkin or a tissue? Are you gonna cry?
I wasn't gonna cry.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna cry. Nah. My quarterback now. You know T.O.? That's my quarterback. That's my corner. I love the Javion Cole pickup at corner.
Snaps.
Personal recommendation.
That is such a good pickup for our defense.
That is Marcus Peters 2.0, the way he talks and acts. Like he has so much swagger, so much attitude on the field. Like I don't mind it. He may get a penalty or 2 this season because he's gonna talk. He's gonna let the sideline know. He's one of them. He'll look at the opposing team's staff on the sideline and cuss them out. Like he's like, no, dude's good though. I love him. Played against him when he played UNLV. We played him end of November. or December, and so I got to see him up close and personal. I love him. I love the way he plays. I love his swagger. Good feet, good hips, good eyes, good recognition. He plays corner like a safety. Like he's able to see through, see route combinations, and know where everybody's going. He has the physical tools to play man. I like the guy a lot.
High football IQ.
I love it. I like Javion Cole, man. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Javion Cole for coming in and stepping up and giving us promise whenever it seemed like we didn't have any for a second, because losing Terrence Brooks, everybody was like.
But and I'll say this about him. He started off at Cal Poly. He was not highly recruited.
No.
Balled out, went to San Jose State.
I think he was a 2-star out of high school.
Yeah, now he's leveled up again. So he went from like FCS to Group of 5 to now Power 4. Like, dude. And the film does not lie. So shout out to that dude. I love him. Then we got Manny Muhammad on the other side. You know, what they say? Damn. Wait, is it box?
It's the
box. Damn. Yeah, box there. Yeah. Whatever. Hey, Manny's that dude, right? Manny and Cole are similar the way they play style-wise. Honestly, Manny doesn't have the same kind of chipping attitude as him, but athletically, the way they move, they can play off man, up in your face. They can pretty much do it. They're the same guy. They are the same. I know people are like, ain't nobody close to Manny. Like, no. That dude is, right? So I like that.
That's reassuring, because Manny's a freaking dude.
Yeah, he's a dude. He's a dude. You know, I like those two maybe to start. Then you got Gavin Holmes is probably rotate with Javion. Or he can play either side if you ask me. He's a veteran. He got experience. So he does a good job, like stand on top of receivers, like speed down the field, you know. So, you know, I think we got 3 solid corners. Right, you always can slide Jadae Barron out there to get some snaps if you want to. You can slide Gilbo out there if you want to. Jay Gill, you know what I mean? So I think we're good. I think we're good at corner. Like high IQ. What Texas loves to do, play a lot of match quarters, right? You know what I mean? Cover 4, palms, 3, strong weak. They play it all like that. I think we have the perfect corners for the scheme now, right? I think we spent 4 or 5 years talking about we're gonna play a lot more press man. We're gonna recruit those kind of guys, and then every year it's like
that's not what actually happened.
It still ain't happened. So I think just recruit what fits your scheme, and that's the message to recruits too. Go where you fit. Don't look at the logo. Don't get caught up in the hype. Go where you fit. Don't let anybody lie to you. But yeah,
snaps for Coach Dub advice.
Yeah, straight up.
We love that. Victor said Colin Muhammad on the outside, Barron at nickel, and Derek Williams Jr. and Taff at safety.
President, huh? The president at safety, Michael.
What about Makuba? Andrew Makuba's not in there.
He'll rotate some. I think Makuba's gonna play a lot. I mean,
I was asking Victor.
Oh.
Anyways, what were you saying though? I was just making a joke.
No, I like Tapp and Williams to start, but I think Makuba's gonna get so many snaps. Right? You know what I mean? So I think they're keeping fresh. That's good. You got 3. Michael Tapp and Makuba have played a lot of football, right? You know, Michael Williams. Derek Williams is just a like athletic freak playing safety. Like he reminds me of Michael Griffin. Like first couple of years, he's physical, athletic, gonna come down and hit you, make a couple plays. Michael became an even better player by year 3 or 4, right? So I think that's what Derek Williams is. But he'll play a lot. I mean, we're solid, and it's like the scheme we run. I think we'd be good. We just got to get to the quarterback because we play a lot of zone. If you don't get to the quarterback, that zone, those windows start to open up, and then
they get really, really, really wide open.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
But you're feeling good on the back end right now.
I feel good. Picking up Cole, I feel a whole lot better.
Hey,
I feel a lot better.
That's what the portal is for.
You know
that's exactly what the portal is for, is to be able to pinpoint your needs and go and find somebody that will fit your needs. So that's pretty much all you could ask for.
My man thinks it's going to be an adjustment period for Cole. Ooh. Hey, look. I saw this dude face, I'm going to call one of the top 3 receivers in the nation last year. Shout out to Ricky White.
Shout out to Ricky White.
UNLV receiver. Ricky White's really like that. Go look at him at his freshman year, went for 213 yards versus Michigan as a freshman. So Ricky White's really like that. He's probably going to be first round next year. I saw this dude line up against Ricky. Go watch the tape. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Locked up?
No, I ain't gonna say locked up now.
I was gonna add.
It was
I haven't
battle.
watched it, so I'm asking.
It was a battle. Ricky got his, he got his. You know what I mean? So
seat built.
I don't think it'd be much of an adjustment period. That dude gonna step out there day one and know the scheme and know the playbook. It's the exact same scheme he's ran. I'm gonna give y'all a tidbit. All right. I'm gonna give y'all some history to this. Okay, so Cal Pollard.
We're getting nuggets right now. Take notes.
Yeah. So my guy CJ Pollard, who I coach with at UNLV, worked at Cal Poly. Cole was there. CJ Pollard played DB at USC for Coach Nansen. Cool. Right?
Okay.
Y'all see it's kind of matching up. CJ Pollard almost got the DB analyst job at Texas. Right? Almost. Wish he would have. Anyway, that's another story for another day. Of course, we played against him last year, right? He was at San Jose State. We was at UNLV. We played against him, saw him again. Like, yo, Nansen know about this dude. He got people can tell him about this dude. He's ready to roll. You know what I mean? Like, he's ready to roll. He knows the scheme. He's played in it. He's played in it. He's good.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Javion's able to do. For those of you that don't know, Javion Cole, cornerback out of San Jose State, committed to Texas couple days ago, something like that. 7 interceptions in 2 seasons, 53 tackles. I think he's going to come in and be productive. I think he's going to come in and he comes in and immediately kind of calms the waters of that room.
Most definitely.
Most
definitely.
Because losing Terrence Brooks is a big hit. So bringing in a guy like Javion Cole is going to be. I'm gonna make you cry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop so you don't cry.
Yeah, you know. No, I'll tease him.
I'm gonna stop so you don't cry. But Victor said, "How about special teams? Because
we got Jeff Banks.
But a lot of people have had questions about punter because, what was I gonna say?
Got the Mondays.
Yeah, we've only got Michael Kern.
Look, don't go find you somebody off the soccer team and kick. No, I mean,
bring in Brandon Aubrey.
I'm just saying, right? Like, honestly, you can go find your kick. You go find your punter. So, I mean, I got one for y'all. So, if you want one, I got one for you.
Jake Olsen. Punter's my main concern.
Look. I can be punter for Texas next year. We ain't gonna use them much. We're gonna score too many points, baby. We ain't coming up. We putting up 50 a game.
Let's get it.
Punter gonna be over the side.
50 burgers for everybody.
Gatorade and all the little snacks they have over there. The Smuckers sandwiches and Rice Krispie treats. He gonna be on the sideline. We scoring 50 a game.
50 burgers for everybody.
And we ain't punting. What you talking about? We don't need to punt. No. I don't know, man. Look. I mean, honestly, they'll get it sold up. I think they'll get it sold up and fixed. Special teams, I'm sure, is a big part of practice, so they'll get it tightened up. Coach Banks knows what he's doing. He was a former kicker himself. Like, I feel like they'll find somebody. But my hope is they don't use a punter much. So there you go.
Yeah. Well, so Victor brought up a few cool points. Who do you think who are our new gunners? Because you had Keaton Crawford, who's not here. Keelan Robinson obviously went to the draft. Those were our 2 best gunners.
You know.
So would that be a Niblet job?
I don't know. You know what I love I used to love. If you go back and look at some of the great Texas teams on special teams, that they had like true starters out there on special teams. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember Roy Williams on the punt block team. Like, you know, like
Trey Wisner. He's going to be one of our gunners.
He'll go down there.
He gonna go and smack somebody,
and then he gonna get up and say a rap about it. And next, you know,
Trey Wisner is one we didn't even mention while we were talking about the running backs.
My bad, Trey. My bad.
Sorry, Trey.
Trey.
DFW dude too. Like DeSoto guy was at Waco Connolly first, and then was at DeSoto.
Yeah, I mean, my bad, Trey. But
my bad, Trey. Appreciate it. Or like
guys who can be gunners, like, and go down and cause some damage. I used to love. Well, my special teams guy's gone. and Savion Red, but yeah, you see what I'm saying?
That's my GP dude.
Exactly.
Oh, GP.
Oh. Hey man, why Jacquees want to do this? I can't pronounce your name, Jacquees.
Okay.
Jacquees, let's not do this tonight, please, bro.
I'm keeping quiet for this one.
Man, it's starting.
I'm gonna shut my mouth.
If that's how he feels, maybe. I don't know. I'll say this. Brooks has some mental errors playing zone. Whatever. Communication sucks on the back end. They're fixing it, honestly. But I mean, a dude who runs consistently 21, 22 miles an hour don't lack long speed. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep it buck. He just didn't fit that scheme. He never was. I'll tell you this, and this may be for everybody. You can take a zone corner who understands zone, and if he got the physical tricks, he can be a good man. He'd be okay man corner. Somebody is a pure man corner, press man corner, and they say, I need to teach you zone. It's like, it's going to be a learning curve.
Yeah.
I say this about T. Brooks. Prior to last year, really freshman year. If I'm going to keep it real, because his true freshman year, he burned his red shirt for one play on special teams. Like, he didn't get many snaps his freshman year. You go look at it, I think it's 20 to 30 snaps.
Yeah.
So technically, last year really was almost like a freshman year for him, even though he should have been a redshirt freshman. So I think it goes back to that thing where people like just trying to hurry up. They want success right away. Like, dude, they're young, bro.
It's gonna take a second.
And I feel like most people probably weren't Longhorn fans back in the day, because I can go find film of Aaron Ross, Terrell Brown, Cedric Griffin, all getting toasted and beat bad. But at 34th year, though, those dudes were balling.
Yeah.
Nathan Vasher coming in and getting beat. By the time he left, Nathan Vasher's
Nathan Vasher is one of my favorite defensive Longhorns of all time.
Like if we really go back and look at some of those games, those guys got beat like drums early on.
Yeah.
Did anybody say they sucked? They need to go? No.
I guarantee you they did. Social media just wasn't there.
So we didn't have what we had.
You didn't have social media.
But you know what I'm saying is, about third or fourth year, they were trying, can I get your autograph?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like these kids are young, man. I get it. We're in a different age now where like nobody wants to wait anymore. Either you got it right now, we don't give you a learning curve. But
I mean, even Vincent Colt needed years. Vincent Colt needed time.
I'm just saying.
It just takes time. Development takes a second.
I just think I think he needed a fresh start. I think that it just was not a great fit from the jump. If I'm gonna keep it real. So
no, and that's fair. That's fair. But that's why it's exciting to be able to bring in Javion Cole, who seems to be a much more of a scheme fit.
He is a scheme fit, yes. More of a scheme fit, yes.
And that's nothing against Terrence Brooks at all. That's just saying he just fits our scheme a little bit better than Terrence Brooks did, and that's just because of the way that Terrence Brooks likes to play.
Definitely, yeah. Not saying that he should only learn press man and play.
No,
he should learn zone. He should get in the film room. He should learn so he doesn't have mental errors. And one person who ain't gonna hold back and say, "Hey, no, you messed up." It's me. Nah, bro, what was that? No excuses. So tough love too with that, but
well, for sure. But like I said, wish all the love and success to Terrence Brooks wherever he goes.
I got Javion Cole now. I got my dude.
Hey, there you go.
I got one dude.
For those of y'all that's still here, though,
came in, but I know, that's my dude. So we straight.
There you go. For those of y'all that are still here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're on Twitter, watching us on Twitter, make sure you go subscribe to us, LacedUp X Podcast over on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, make sure you go follow me and all this other stuff over on Twitter. Hook'em Laci XOXO. Coach Dub, do you want to go ahead and give your?
Hey, you got a lot of handles, bro.
No, I didn't. I had two.
That sounds like a 2-paragraph. Shout out to you.
At least I didn't fumble over it this time. Like the one time I actually get through it without stuttering, and that was so long.
I would say this. No, you can find me inside Texas, Coach Williams. You can go find me, M Boy, Justin Wells, Eric Nalane,
all the dudes.
You know what I'm saying? Joe Cook. A lot of great content. Keep up with recruiting. what's going on inside the program. You get 2 months for $1. Use the promo code IT1. Like, come check us out over there. I got something called Coach's Corner. I'm breaking down coverages. I started with cover 1 first. And last week we talked about cover 3. My next breakdown is going to be on cover 2 man, man under, what that means. So showing the fans exactly what it looks like, what the players get, what the offense is expecting when they do see it. The whole I'm breaking it down, play by play, bit by bit. And so come to Inside Texas and check us out. Or you can find me on Twitter or X now, Coach Williams II.
I say Twitter.
Hey,
all of our handles are available in the description box below. So y'all come say hi, come show some love. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, you got a lot of Mondays going on today. Victor, I know you got a good question, Victor. Hit me before we leave. Victor, give me a tough question. Give me a tough question. I know you want to say something, Victor, so go ahead and say it before we leave.
Oh, Coach Dub wants to start a fire before we dip out. He wants to drop that bomb and then dip. He wants to drop the bomb and dip.
Yeah, drop it. Yeah. Can you say that word?
Dip?
Nah, the other one. You don't have somebody knocking at your door saying the B word.
Oh. I didn't think about that.
You got to be careful. Don't be sorry. Be careful now.
Don't be sorry. Just don't do it.
Yeah. No,
I don't know.
You ain't got no question. Victor, you got 5 seconds to answer me a question, or I'm getting off, Victor. I gave you a chance. I told you I gave you a chance, Victor.
4.
You know what I mean? If you ain't got nothing good to say,
3.
I'm getting off, Victor. You let me make it there. I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it.
I'm going to go ahead and do the quick outro. And if he comments while I'm doing the outro, then that's dope. We'll go ahead and answer the question and stuff. But if not, thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you guys. He said, bro, I'm out. But thank you guys so much for joining in this Monday afternoon, evening, whatever it is now at this point. We're here every single Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. My name is Laci, a.k.a. LacedUp. This is Coach Williams, a.k.a. Coach Dub. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate it. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Go subscribe to Inside Texas. $1. What is it? IT1?
Hey, you get 2 months for $1. Promo code IT1. Come check us out. Hey, tune in. Go check me out. Go look at YouTube. Inside Texas on YouTube right now. You can go look at me break down cover 1 and cover 3. Right? Go check it out. We got some great stuff, great content, everything that's happening in it. Everything around deal with Longhorn football, basketball, even. Come check us out at Inside Texas. We got it going on. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Inside Texas and Laced Up Live is exactly where you need to be. They're the places to be for all of your Longhorn football content, all of your Texas Longhorn content in general, because I could sit here and go on for another hour about Texas softball. We will not do that, but shout out to the Texas softball ladies.
Yeah, no, shout out to them girls, man.
Shout out to the Texas softball ladies, number 1 in the nation. Freaking 5 straight run rule victory, maybe 6 straight run rule victories. Won the Big 12 regular season championship. So our softball team is rolling right now. And beating Tech, absolutely demoralizing Tech 23-0 Friday. It was like, I don't even remember the score of the second game, but then it was 14-4 on Sunday. So shout out to softball. Shout out to our softball ladies. Shout out to Coach Mike White for getting all those girls up and running, doing what they need to do. Shout out to them for just kicking ass and taking names. Love that for them. Love that for us.
Yeah, Lady Longhorns, what's up? Good job.
Killing it.
You know what I mean?
Our women's sports have just been absolutely phenomenal. They've been absolutely insane. Obviously, volleyball won the national championship. Women made it to the Sweet 16 or the Elite 8.
Talk about it.
Women's basketball made it to the Elite 8. Softball is number 1 in the nation and has been for weeks now.
Exactly.
So the Texas women are freaking killing it.
I love it. I told you, look, I'm a proud girl dad, all right? So we can talk about women's sports any and every day. You know what I mean?
We love to sit and talk women's sports here on Laced Up.
We're going to be somebody over here. We're going to raise some athletes. It ain't going to matter, girl. We're going to have some girl power over here, man.
We are going to have some girl power. I love that for us.
Yeah.
Shout out. Thank you guys so much again for hanging out with us, talking some ball. Thank you to everybody that commented, liked, subscribed. Appreciate y'all. See y'all next week. Hook 'em. Thank y'all so much. This was so dope.
Defense flying to the ball like vultures. Y'all got to pray. Shoot it out like John Wick. Tell me what y'all hate for. And I'm finna run a blitz on you like I'm J4. Standing on this championship trophy, I'm like 8-4. Had to do it big, this is it. Farewell tour. Competition sweet like Sade. Never secondary like Jade. My gang don't care what y'all say. Never soft, we tough all day. Yeah, be on my chest like
AJ, I see you live right now on TikTok. I'm seeing